All right, so these, so when I went in to clean this one up a little bit and check on the pickups and everything, I did adjust the mini humbucker to be up some because I felt like it was too low, and that's why it was not making. After discovering that the actual pickup itself had the same output as a Deluxe, and knowing that this was a Deluxe pickup, I went ahead and leveled it out a little bit, raised it up some, and brought it back into where I think it should be. So it'll be interesting to see if that is more in tune with where the whole guitar sounds more even. The actual soap bar went back to where it pretty much was. It might be a little smidgen lower, but they are pretty close to being even now, so that they're not, so that the mini humbucker is not being drowned out by, or it just has a higher output, because it seemed like it was really suffering from just not being loud enough. And like I said, it was enough that I thought that at first it might have been having an output problem, but it'll be interesting to see just exactly how that changed the whole dynamic of the guitar. All right, so starting off in the neck, like I say, this is with everything just turned to 10 at first, but I want to see if it balanced out the difference between this pickup and that pickup, because it was very blatant that this pickup, the mini humbucker, was not nearly as loud as the actual soap bar was. So yeah, that was it. So this being up higher really did balance it out. It's still not as loud as the soap bar is, but you kind of want that because that's your bridge pickup to have. You want the bridge pickup to be a little bit louder. So that it really did balance it out. And when you play it in the middle, yeah, that's more like what I think it should be. You could actually turn, like I'll turn the tone down to 8 and the volume down to about 7.5 in the middle position. Yep, so there you go. That really did help this guitar. Now, like I say, tones turned down to 8, volumes turned back up to 10 on the back. I don't know, man. This guitar, there's something about this combination that just sounds right. And this could just be, it could just be the combination in this particular guitar. But there is something really great about this guitar, and I'm blown away that for a less than $2,000 guitar, compared to the other guitars in this range that Gibson makes, this one sounds a lot better. And I'm going to put this one up next to one of my Modern Studio, which is a $200 more expensive guitar. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think this one might sound better. Personal experience though, or just personal preference. All right, let's find out what it sounds like with different effects pedals on it. Start off with the metal zone. In the neck. Bridge. Middle. Alright, metal zone. Fuzz, same setup. Bridge. Middle. Still think metal zone's my favorite of the group. Tube distortion. That one doesn't sound good at all. And that's funny because I'll play it on the Deluxe here in a few minutes, and it sounds great. Sounds better with the soap bar. So it's the mini humbucker that doesn't sound right. It just sounds muddy, but the soap bar cleans it right up. Yeah, soap bar cleans it right up. So the mini humbucker sounds weird with the tube distortion. Now, all this said, let's take a moment and compare it to some of the other sounds from the deal. So, clean sound, soap bar, just, nothing special, everything turned to 10. We'll play this, and then we'll play the Junior. So. So here we have the Junior, and it is basically the same distance on the P90 on it as well, and the so. So I want to point something out. This neck still feels a little bit chunkier than the one on the Special. So at first they felt the same, and they're probably the same shape, but the Junior has a little bit chunkier neck. So with that in mind, the like I say, this one is 24 model, and the sound is pretty much the same. That's with everything turned to 10. I mean, the beauty of a Junior is there's not much hiding behind anything that you can do. It's all what you're playing, and then you have to shape everything with like the tone. So this is the tone turned down from 10 to 4. So you can do a lot with the tone on any guitar, but it's really noticeable on a Junior. But like I say, so pretty similar sound overall. I think the wiring in this one might be different, because it certainly sounds like and it could just be that there's less wiring in this one is making it sound different. But the output's pretty much the same, within like just a little smidgen of a difference. But going back to what we were talking about with the tube distortion, everything turned to 10. So anyway, there's the Junior. Let's go back to the Special and compare it to the neck pickup on the Deluxe. All right, so neck pickup on the Special. Oh, it would help to turn the volume all the way up, right? This guitar rings really well for, I don't know how much this guitar weighs, but I'm gonna have to put it on the scale and find out at some point. But this guitar resonates really well. And I like that because it's a cheapish guitar. I'm not saying it's inexpensive. I'm saying it's a lesser, it's sub $2,000 delivered to your house from Gibson.com. So, all right, off to the Deluxe now. All right, now neck pickup in the Deluxe. Again, helps if you turn the volume up. Now, watch this though. The neck pickup on the Deluxe does not sound muddy like the other one does on Tube Distortion. It actually kind of almost has a fuzz sound to it. So even though they're the same basic pickups, there's something in the wiring or the way of the guitar that changes. Like I say, I've never believed that the maple cap made a big difference in the sound because of the way the guitar basically is set up, but something changed between So, I don't know. There's something different about it. I can't tell you what. Probably the wiring. You know, but this is, this is a 12-year-old, well, actually, this is a 13-year-old guitar now. When was this one made? Yeah, we're coming up on this one being a 13-year-old guitar. So, 13 years old versus a few months, or, a couple of months. But the Deluxe, this particular Deluxe has been just an amazing guitar for me, and I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed playing this one. It really does remind me a lot of the 77 Gold Top that I had, and I'm sad that the 77's gone, but I'm glad that I have this one to replace it. So at the end of the day, like I say, this guitar with that. Now that said, this guitar with the Metal Zone has its own little flavor too. This guitar is out of tune. Hold please. Yeah, G string, way out of tune. Try that again. So, I'll say this though, in that setting, this guitar and this guitar share a lot of similar sounds, because the Metal Zone makes this pickup in the neck sound amazing. Yeah, anyway, so enough of that. All right, so end of the day, the pickups in this guitar, when combined together, make for an amazing sounding guitar. And could be I got a ringer. I didn't ask for a ringer. I just ordered it off the website. It did not have anything. I didn't talk to anybody. I just hit buy now, and they sent me this guitar. It has really good looking wood. The top is amazing looking. The fretboard is gorgeous now that it's been conditioned and doesn't look like it's been sitting in a warehouse for months and months and months at a time. The pickups, great. The adjustment, like I said, it was adjusted too low. It's up higher now in the front. Results may vary. You may like it quieter on the front, but I feel like the best sound out of this guitar is with the soap bar turned down to about 8 and the middle pickup. So in the middle position, you get everything turned to 10 on the mini humbucker, 8 and 8, or 7.5 on the tone, 8 on the soap bar, and it gives a really great it just sounds amazing. For an inexpensive guitar, I highly recommend it. And I'm sure that the one with the dual mini humbuckers is great too, but there's something about this combination that is just right. That is, I don't know, man. Why did they not make Deluxes like this? Why did they not make anything like this until now? Has there been something that was made exactly like this before now and I just don't know about it? Let me know in the comments if you've seen something like this, because like I say, I've seen humbuckers and P90s, but I've never seen mini humbucker P90. So, like I say, if you know of one, let me know, because I would like to try that model too, because after playing this guitar, I'm a believer. All right, y'all, till next time.